refilled it, sorry, with the powders. We're going to skim it and then make that a little bit smaller, cut it off. Oh, sorry, make that a little bit smaller, sand it, finish it, turn it around, and start prepping for the hollowing. We're going to drill a hole down the middle first, then we're going to start doing the hollowing. Same as last time, real small, careful cuts, fast as you can. $2,500 this time. You can see when you're to the surface. And the same again. Adjust that tool rest. Get the last little bit. Do one more skin across here. If I can feel it kicking slightly, I know there's a little bit of glue left there. Stop that now. Look, there might be a band here. I don't know, there, yeah, little bit there. That looks a lot better. Filled up now, totally filled. That's better. Excellent. So it's okay down the bottom, it's okay around here. So yeah, just get rid of those lines there and feel a slight high spot. Get rid of those. I'm going to sand it up, finish it. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll tidy this up here as well. We'll finish it, turn it around, and start the drilling. Good. Okay, so all nicely sanded, right down to 600 grit. That's flawless. I'm using this, I found it in Lowe's. One of my night class students told me about it. It's called Tried and True, and it's a Danish oil, and it's a polymerized linseed oil. It's a thick oil. It seems to penetrate, but it has a lot of body to it as well. Nice, has real, I love the smell of it. And what I want to do, I don't want to seal this, I'm just going to oil it. The wood is so dense that sealing it isn't going to make a big difference. So you can see how that oil is darkening down the grain. Get it right down into the pores, put it into a circular fashion. A little bit missed there, doesn't really matter. Still nice and smooth. You can see how that's kind of lying on the surface, and it's popping all the powders. If you put a clear finish on a piece of wood, it takes it down one tone. And it's right into the pores, right down into that bark. There. Yeah, just hints of the orange in there, hint of yellow. It'll take into the finest of splits. Again, been quite methodical about this circular fashion, getting it right down into the pores. So there we go. That's really quite pretty. And again, the good thing about this, it's going to really help to hold it together. There's a lot of powder in there, a lot of glue. But that should be fine. So what we're going to do now, parting tool. I'm going to cut this smaller. I'm going to cut it off to hold it in the chuck, and clean this face up here. This is going to help me get a cleaner cut, entry cut when we start hollowing. And the neck doesn't have to be that big, so I'm going to actually cut this down as well. Being lazy, too far away from the tool rest. We'll do this one first, a little faster. Just take it down a little bit at a time. Remember, there's a hole in there, so don't cut to the hole. Do for there, and make this one slightly smaller. Again, it just makes it easier to part off. Don't go too far, you don't want it to crumble and break on you. Or even better still, cut it off with a saw, hand saw. There we go. Excellent. Foot, support for the chuck, make sure it squares up. There's enough strength there to hollow it out. Cut this off clean. We're going to drill a hole down here and start to hollow it. Excellent. See you in a minute.